Hey there, YouTube. Experimenting here with a video on me being a teenager and how I like knives. Now I'll lay out my knife collection here for you, being from cheapest to most expensive. Now, my collection is mostly just butterfly knives. That's what I prefer. I do want to end up picking up some more folders in the near future, but for the moment I don't have any, so I just have this little, like little pocket knife my granddad gave to me as a birthday present when I was younger. Nothing too huge. I mean, like, it means a lot to me. It's for my granddad, of course. I don't want to cut myself in there and get some tetanus. This is my Squid Trainer V2.5. I got it from a recent drop. I have kind of beat it, but hey, I just love my knives. Here's my BRS Barebones. It's a V1 with aluminum scales and a blade regrind done by @TrashFlips on Instagram. In here, for the very last one, if any of you are into butterfly knives, you've probably seen this one before, an Eldon Tally Talisong. Now, this is my main flipper. It's not double-sided, I just want to put that out there now. This side's sharp, this side's dull. FE, fake at false edge. Anyway, back to the point. I'm 14, and I like knives. So what? I'm not actually 14, I'm just using that as an age reference. I'm a teenager and I like knives. So what? I have a knife collection right here in front of me. So what? I collect knives. I know that there are the type of teenagers who collect knives just to be like, oh yeah, I'm rebellious. Heck the rules. Oh yeah, those darn rules. I don't respect them. What are you talking about? But then there are the more down-to-earth knife collectors like me who actually just enjoy having knives. I don't know why I collect them. It's just kind of like I just enjoy collecting them, you know? Admittedly, I started out as one of those people who was like, oh yeah, cool knives, $20 knives from Amazon. What, Spyderco, Benchmade? Never heard of those. What are you talking about? You're speaking, I don't know, something un-English. Anyway, it's the more I got into knives, the more I started to realize that you collect them for the fun of it. You don't collect them because you just decide to be a menace to society, you know? I mean, like, I enjoy flipping my knives. I do that as a hobby. Admittedly, I've had people come up to me in public and be like, hey kid, don't be carrying that, that's against the law. And now, I'm just saying, if I'm ever going to be carrying any knife in public and an adult comes up to me and says, you can't be carrying that, you're too young. Why shouldn't I be carrying it? You know, I mean, like, yes, I get it, I'm too young, that's understandable. But I mean, like, I don't collect, it's not like I'm going to be like, hey man, well, give me all your money, rah rah rah. I'm not like that. I'm just a normal knife collector. I like collecting knives, so what? And I mean, like, it's annoying when I have people come up to me in public because, like, they're in no position to tell me what I can or cannot be doing. That's for my parents' decisions. Admittedly, it took me a very long time for my parents to get into the thought of me liking knives, but that's just because when you see them at first, you just see the stereotype. Before you get to know who actually is carrying the knife, you just immediately assume, oh, that person's gonna stab someone, whatever. You know, he's always gotta be protected, whatever. And, like, admittedly, I used to think that way until I started carrying these and I saw how like-minded quite a lot of us are. We carry the knives not just to feel safe. I mean, like, that's for some of us, yes. But we carry the knives because this is gonna look cool, you know? You don't carry a knife to say, oh, I'll help you, damsel in distress, I gotta cut you off this railroad track that you're tied up to. It is not like that, alright? It's just, admittedly, if a moment ever comes where it's gonna be like that, hey, I have a knife. Like, oh, hey, I'm sorry to see you're tied up to these railroad tracks, how'd you get up here? Oh, Joe Blow, tied me up, oh, what, anyway, I'm going on a rant. The moral of the story, if you see a teenager or someone you presume to be young being into knives, don't just immediately say, oh, that kid's parents don't love him because they're playing with knives, rawr. Because he's not just a young kid playing with knives, he's a young kid with a hobby. Alright, it's a hobby, it's a passion, whatever you want to call it. I mean, like, just like RC cars, you know? You buy RC cars, drive them around. You buy knives, you flick them open, you flick them closed. No difference in my personal opinion, but hey, that's just me. That's my opinions. Go ahead, H3 Productions, review the video, iDubbbz TV, I don't care.